Surfs up at Crossroad Q's. We just received this beautiful custom Q from Oceanside, California, baby. You guessed it, JT Custom Q. I'm gonna brag on the man who makes these JT Custom Qs for just a moment here. But if you are not familiar with his work, you're welcome to do some research, and you will quickly find out that Mr. JT does some really, really, really good work. Very clean, very crisp. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I got one complaint with this Q maker right here, and I work hand in hand with many, many Q makers. My only complaint with this guy right here is getting him to make more Qs and sending them over here to Crossroad Q's, because his work is so good. I'm going to point out some really cool stuff about this Q, and then I'm going to read directly from this letter of authenticity, because JT is one of the cool cats out there when it comes to Q making that likes to give an LOA because he's proud of his work, okay? So again, Jeremy Thomas from Oceanside, California. Let's enjoy this wood for a second here. Whenever we are fortunate enough to get one of these in, you can basically blink your eye and it will be gone. I will tell you firsthand that in my humble opinion, for under $2,000, it is very, very, very difficult to beat this offering right here. And I'm going to show you why. But the most important thing that I want to let you know, and we always offer a money-back guarantee. Besides all the cool stuff I'm going to point out about this Q, and I'm giving you little hints right here. Look at that ring work. My. Look at that pin. Besides all that, Jeremy knows how to make a Q hit really solid. And you could tell by his construction, but I can tell you firsthand. I try everything that comes through here, and his Qs are built to play jam up. That's a fact. He's known all over the place, but especially out there in California, people that know, they know what's up. Let's put it that way. Okay, so without any further ado, I want to describe to you what you're looking at, and I want to remind anybody and everybody watching this, check in with us to make sure that this is still available when you're seeing this video, because his stuff just flies off the shelf. Okay, so you have a purple heart front with 4 sharp curly maple points, and it also has a purple heart, what we like to call a slick handle, built on a roasted maple core. He does that for weight control, durability, stability, of course. You know the consistency of the hit is going to be there. I haven't even got into the cool stuff yet. Wait till you see the rings that he put in this Q. So you have jet black linen micarta collars with copper stitch decorative ring sets in all positions. Okay, so take a look at how he does these rings. I have not seen anybody else that does these rings just like he does. Out of all the little extra stuff that you get in one of JT's Qs, his rings are one of my favorite things. I love his keel woods too, by the way. These ring sets are .024. They are copper stitched into black linen micarta, sandwiched between teal, blue, purple, and black veneers. Okay, so let's take a little bit of a close-up there so you can get a better perspective. Here you go, right here. Sandwiched between teal blue, purple, and black veneer rings. Matching figure dark roasted keel wood shaft included right here. I'll tell you how much I like his shafts. Look at that right there. You can see how dark that is. I had him make me one, and I'm a real big fan of his taper. There's that ring right there. Look at that. And look how he does the copper inside of the rings. How neat is that right there? You also have a 3/8-10 modified copper big pin right there on the front. Now here's what's really, really magical. When you look at the wood combination, you look at everything included, you would assume that the butt would be really heavy, right? Okay, the butt on this is only 14.9 ounces. You can add weight, The shaft is 3.5. So if you like a Q maybe in that mid-18s, this is your Huckleberry right there. 12.9 on the millimeter. And you have a polished copper, again, polished copper 3/8 10 pin. That thing just looks super cool. But look at those rings right there. I'm going to give you a little Spinderella so you can have an idea. Pay attention to the ring set right there. Bam, bam, bam. JT from Oceanside, California, baby. Now, his work is really, really, really clean. So besides everything that I pointed out to you guys on this beautiful Q, the fit and finish, right? That's what I see. And I always try to point out what I see. His finish, which a lot of guys out there, even good Q makers, okay, it takes them years and they struggle with the finish. How about that Purple Heart slick handle? Look at that. They struggle with it. This dude right here has got it down to a science. I'm telling you, extra, extra, extra clean. So there you go, JTQ. Now look at this, okay? Take a look at one little extra thing that he did here. He always goes over the top for us, and we're really grateful. Okay, so what you have here, that is a blue snakeskin Juma and Elfrin ferrule. So he's got Elfrin and blue snakeskin Juma. He does that because it's low deflection, and he loves the way that hits. That is an Ultra Skin Fire tip. Ultra Skin Fire. So there you go. Thank you again, Mr. Jeremy Thomas, our good friend out in Oceanside, California. The surf is up. Check this bad boy out if it makes it to our website, crossroadcues.com. I want to thank everybody for following our platform on YouTube and Facebook, and of course our website. We have many, 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 many more custom cues, custom cases, constantly coming in and going out. Check us out at crossroadcues.com. Thanks again, JT from Oceanside, California.